It just so happens we have the founder and CEO of GoRuck, the bags that you saw on the competition floor. Jason McCarthy, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me, man.
So we got to see the GoRuck bags used this morning in competition to kick off day number 2. For you as a founder and operator of the company, what was it like to see your product out there strapped to the fittest athletes on earth?
I mean, these are purpose-built rucksacks, right? I mean, they're built for rucking, and so you want to see, if you own a Porsche, you want to take that thing, you want to see how fast it can go, right?
That's a good point.
You don't want to buy a Porsche and go 35 in suburbia, right?
Yeah.
You want to see how fast can it go, and so it was really cool to see it on such elite athletes and see what they could do with it.
Yeah, totally. And so now maybe kind of taking a step back and looking at the company as a whole, how did GoRuck get started, and what's kind of your guiding philosophy as a company?
Right, so our foundation is the Special Forces way of life. And that was my transition out of the military. Was I started GoRuck, and it became kind of a bridge for me between the military and the civilian world. And so that's been our ethos and our Northern Star and all that. It's just the Special Forces way of life, but making it inclusive. And I don't mean by watering anything down. I just mean you show up and you do the work, and that's the Special Forces way of life. Elite, not elitist, and put the miles in, do the work, all that kind of good stuff.
Love it. And so, taking a look at the bag, we actually got one here right now. What are some of the specs of this bag? Because I know there were some modifications just for the games.
Well, the ruck itself was not actually modified.
Okay.
There were some filler bags that they put in.
Oh,
so
gotcha.
Credit to Dave on the programming. I've been rucking for a long time, and the idea of doing a shorter ruck that increases every lap in weight is not, it's counterintuitive, but it's kind of leveraging just a very basic foundational movement of rucking. So specific to that, I mean, you've got really beefy shoulder straps, right? I mean, that's, if you're gonna carry weight, that's what you need a rucksack to do. So you want those to feel good, not when you're in the store squishing them, but when they're actually carrying weight, you know? And then, sternum strap attachments wherever you want or need them. But the special kind of value here is in the ruck plate pocket, which is right here. So maybe you can
absolutely.
Give me a hand. I want to drop the mic, but we've got this is where the ruck plate sort of started out. So this is 20 pounds. They all started out that as baseline weight in there. And then every time they came around, they added 10 more pounds.
Cool.
So they started out with, 20, 25 pounds, including the rucksack. And then it was 30 pounds, then 40, then 50. And so I was just really, really impressed with their splits and their times. And I know nobody trained with that in mind, right? Increasing the weight on a per mile basis is just, as far as I know, I've never seen anybody program it like that. And it was just really cool.
Well, that's what you get sometimes at the CrossFit Games. Something out of left field, and maybe it shifts the game just a little bit. So I know you guys are here at the games as well, beyond just having product, on the competition floor. What's kind of the GoRuck footprint, and what kind of stuff do you guys have going on site for fans and people here?
Yeah, so we're running a fan activation. So people are coming out. We're doing a Battle Buddy Hero Wad in honor of Will Lindsay, who was a buddy of mine from 10 Special Forces Group, KIA this year. Left behind a wife and 4 daughters. Right,
man.
It's one of those things where it makes me sad. It makes me a little angry, frankly. But at the same time, sometimes you got to sweat it out, and then you got to drink a beer when it's over. It's okay to smile and to honor people that way. So that's important to us. And then we've got a booth, and the booth is designed around just explaining to people what we do. And you show up, you knock out some push-ups with a rucksack on, or do some snatches with a sandbag or whatever. We'll give you a patch, stuff like that. So it's really about the community for us, which is what we love about this place so much, is that CrossFit is about the community as well. Without the community, CrossFit's not CrossFit. Same with GoRuck. Yeah, totally. And so for anyone following along at home that's not on site, where can they keep up to date with your stuff and maybe find your products? Yeah, so you can check us out at GoRuck.com and also through Rogue Fitness. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. These bags look awesome. We're gonna have to give one a run one of these days. Guys, other stuff going on. We had our very own Brittany Klein test out a little jump rope course that was done by former subject matter expert Chris Rollins as a part of the Buddy Lee jump rope course. Check it out. She killed it.